just check, listen to voice.
Alright,
Check.
welcome back.
Now time to tweet the voice voice paper. Yay! Now time to tweet that wallpapers. Basically, I pick one of the wallpapers that voice showed me that has a little quote with the found background.
Yep.
And I just tweet that. Well, Apple has also threatened to withhold Twitter from its App Store, but
That's stupid.
and won't tell Elon Musk or his team at Twitter why.
That is a company, like,
It's okay.
that's gonna take down their company.
It's okay. There's a reason why people hated Apple since it started.
Their company is literally going down with that move. There's no way around it. People like Twitter too much. And if they're capable of doing that with one app, just think of what they'll do with other apps. Oh wait, they already have. There's a reason why the same apps on Android are not on iOS. It's the same coding, it's Linux.
The Twitter files on free speech suppression soon to be published on Twitter itself. The public deserves to know what really happened. ... said by Elon Musk.
Is that what he has to say about it?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong. And you shouldn't be cramping your fucking customers when your customers are the stupidest ones in the world. You know, iOS users. Well, maybe they might not be the stupidest, but still, I don't think you should be cramping them. They just are pretty gullible, is what I'm saying. you can tell them that this new iPhone, which is the same as the last one, has all these new features, which is the exact same features as been out for the last fucking 20 years, and they'll think it's new. That's what I'm saying.
Well, somebody was like, maybe if Elon Musk didn't buy avocado toast, he wouldn't be asking us for $8. But then somebody was like, are you kidding me right now?
Avocado toast.
No, he's saying, are you kidding me right now? Because that was his tweet, and Twitter's asking him to delete the tweet because it's violating his rules against hateful conduct. No, that's hateful conduct. You shouldn't be just making a situation of bullying being acceptable because it's against Elon Musk and you know he can take it.
This is true.
No, you do not bully in any circumstance at all. He's looking at Twitter as the father of the next few generations.
Well, of course. So why would you take it off of your device?
No, why? No,
But you're selling to the masses.
His point for this is, why would you make a sly bully comment like that? There's no point and there's no use for it. Now, as far as them taking Twitter off the Apple mobile store, that's just some pettiness right there.
Sounds like they're not actually going to do that, but I'm just worried because Apple can do that.
No, they can do that, but look.
Like, there's no volume booster.
Hey, look.
There's no launchers.
They can do that.
No customization.
At the same rate as Riot could delete 50 of their most popular champions.
I'm just saying,
why
would you remove customization on your device? And then why would you fucking censor your app store?
My point being is, why doesn't Riot delete 50 of its most popular champions? For the same reason why you don't remove Twitter off the App Store. You're killing your audience. Yeah. Metaphorically. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
Either way, this person was flagged for hateful conduct, and it said you may not promote violence against, threatening, or harassing other people on the basis of race, ethnicity, national origin, sexual orientation, gender identity, religious affiliation, age, disability, or serious disease. And he's like, are you kidding me right now? Because I'm like, well, don't be a bully. Bully is bully. I need to see less often. I don't even want to see people complaining about.
I don't want to know about it. I don't have an iPhone. I never got an iPhone because I don't agree with their company.
I'm not talking about Apple anymore. You're the only one talking about Apple.
So what are you talking about then?
The same thing I've been talking about, which if you don't know, I'm not going to waste time on it anymore.
Whatever.
Mojang talked to me about it, about the whole thing, by the way. They're like, Healer Main checks out, does a little ambulance emote.
Yeah.
That sounds like a great addition to our feedback site, meaning like, don't make the arrows. I don't want to have to be farming stinky dragon breath at the end just to make healer arrows. They probably made it difficult like that because they didn't know if healers were like in their game or not.
Right.
So they wanted to be all-inclusive, but they didn't know if they should make it easy or not.
They're like, this is a damage game. Is there even gonna be healers?
Right, so it puts them to the end, and then the healers are like sweating over here, making hundreds of water bottles, just trying to...
Yeah, they're like, this is for sandboxing crafting.
I feel like maybe put, I would be okay with villagers, like a little healer villager being crafted or something.
Yeah.
Like you can make a healer villager, and he'll sell you arrows for glass.
Yeah, it should be called a nurse or a doctor.
A nurse or a doctor, yeah. A nurse and a doctor. There's always both. Two. And one sells you arrows for glass, and the other one sells you the enchantment that you can add onto it for healing. you don't have to collect dragon's breath.
Makes sense.
I don't know.
It's going pretty good, dude. It looks
Honestly,
like an actual.
It's like what I showed Night 2 Fox and you. I saved him from killing himself multiple times in a row. And I saved you from getting exploded by him multiple times in a row. With just arrows.
Yeah. That was funny.
So, like, I don't need them to be improved too much. I just need their accessibility adjusted.
It sounds like they wanted you to re-comment it on the wiki page.
Yeah, but I don't know how to.
You have to have an account.
Oh, feedback login. Okay, let's see here. Dude, I don't want to have to do all this.
Oh, okay.
Do you think my one tweet is enough?
I don't know.
I'm gonna leave it as enough because honestly, I'm okay with like going to the end and I mean, I'd be okay with them even making a baby dragon. Like, say, make the spawn egg spawn a baby dragon, and the baby dragon can be used by a healer.
Yeah.
For infinite amounts of dragon breath. You just put the egg on top of a brewing stand, and then the egg hatches, and turns into a mini ender dragon that just chills there. I think that'd be cool, and then like future updates could be that the baby dragon is missed by its mother because you killed the father in the end. And now the mother dragon is coming to town to raid you like the villagers.
Oh yes. It's like a creeper, dude. It destroys castles.
Yeah, because it's pissed off. You stole its kid and you're using its breath as healing device.
It's like, oh my gosh, we need to destroy the civilization. They think murder's okay. Ah!
Like, I would love to add that feedback on there, but I'm actually kind of curious to see what Mojang would come up with on their own, because I feel like they...
Yeah, me too. I feel like they've got this.
Their comment was this exactly. Healer main. Here.
Oh, okay. So they're basically saying they've got it. They just wanted to know if you had any suggestions on how to do it. Makes sense.
Okay. If you want, I can still try and go on it. Honestly, I'd rather go online and start healing again. I'm just glad that they know now that there is people out there interested in healing. Plus, I mean, how could you not respond to me? I'd be like, hi, I'm Steve, who plays Minecraft. And I'm a heal main, please.
That like seems legit.
They're like, huh, healer main? That checks out, okay. Like, they're not going to, like, I feel like that's really, really good.
Is actually Steve from Minecraft.
I reincarnate as Steve from Minecraft. Because I didn't give feedback, now I have to deal with the fact that I have to go to the end, get the arrows, and then now I'm the best healer in the land.
Yep, it's all your fault.
I'd be like, hey, Pop-Tart, guess what? And you're like, what? I'd be like, well, guess who? They're like, whoa, is that the dragon head? I'd be like, yep. And I mounted it on my ceiling or something.
Just on a stick hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, looking down at me while I'm sleeping. And then you're like, what the fuck, Steven? I'd be like, yeah, come on, go to bed with me. And you're like, no, I'm injured too. I need to go and eat some food. I'd be like, no, you don't. Shoots you in the head with an arrow. And you're like, ah, what the fuck?
Run
Why does
away.
it? I'd be like, you're not dying, are you? And you're like, no, why am I not
Pop-Tarts
dying?
running around the room.
What did you do? And then I'm like, well, when I got the dragon head, I also happened to make over 9,000 arrows. You're like, that's where you were vacationing? I'm like, yep. That would be a really funny moment, honestly. I'm down to make that a video.
Right, that'd be hilarious.
Like, petition. That's what we're going to do. Here, give me a second. Minecraft video comedy for Mojang feedback. There, Minecraft video comedy for Mojang feedback. So when we're free, yes, I will go on Minecraft with you, and we will set up our dream house together. And this is going to be like a house that I go to that you and me are sleeping in, but we'll add some black screens that are like those are like the transitions, and then it will be funny. Yes, I will be taking the idea of you running around in a circle because you have an arrow in your head, or wherever that arrow lands.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be kind of cool. I don't know how we're gonna get the Ender Dragon mounted on a stick in our house, but we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Even if we have to make it Ender...
We'll use paint. We'll just slap it on there.
Either way, put that on a... Because they have a forum. The Mojang does. They have a forum set up. Like the boards.
Oh shit.
And their forum has votes. Like there's 10,000 votes.
Oh dang.
For certain things. So I'm like, okay. I am definitely going to be setting that up. Okay, so it's feedback.minecraft. Plus, you saw how I edited that one video with the fast forward thing?
Yeah.
If I can do that, I can definitely do this low res Minecraft video.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Most of the work is going to be from, funny enough, being on creative and making this stuff.
Yeah, if you need any help with it, let me know.
No, you're going to be helping me with it, but it's like, it'll probably be like later tonight before we go to bed.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have the day off.
After a long day, we'll make a quick video.
Yeah.
We're talking like, it's going to be like maybe 2-3 minutes.
Alright.
Probably less because I want people to get the point. Because at the end of the video, or during the video, we'll be like, yeah, we should make a petition to make this easier.
Yeah, it's like they say in networking, keep it simple, stupid.
You know how we're gonna shoot you in the head and make you like run around with a Healy arrow stuck in you? What's gonna happen next is they're going to be all like, why don't they make, we'll be like, man, we really should make a petition to like, you know, like we'll have it be your idea. You'll be like, man, we should make a petition to make this easier for you. You were like doing this for the past 3 months and you only have 9,000 arrows.
Right.
And it's supposed to be a Minecraft comedy, like only 9,000 arrows.
And they're like, what?
And then, and I'll be like, yeah, you know, that would be a great idea if I didn't have people to save. And meanwhile, there's another Pop-Tart outside. You push to another, and you'll be like, ah!
just running around on fire.
You're running around on fire because you tried swimming in lava.
And
right
you're
before
like,
you
what
die.
the fuck?
No, right before you die, it goes into a montage of me like shooting you with an arrow and you surviving, swimming in lava and all this other crazy shit. And I think it would be funny. I'd be like, yeah, I have too many people to save. I would make a petition, but I swear. And meanwhile, this video this 3-minute or less video is going to be on the feedback petition video. And they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, and yeah, it's like Steven really wants to have his healing stuff, so now Steven's gonna edit. He's
Right.
okay. I'm bro. Mojang responded in the feedback, and I feel like the viewers would like that
Yeah.
because I mean, you have to think there's not many healers out there. So how are we gonna grab the DPS community? Making them laugh. Making them laugh and making them think that there's people out there that will allow them to swim in lava.
Right?
Like that's like the best thing to think about when you're a DPS main is thinking of it's like that impossible task you could never take down on your own. Well, guess what? Now you can because somebody's gonna hide in the darkness, like of your shadow, and just like spam you with healing.
Right?
Either way, I'm writing down the link. I just got it done, and yeah, now we're good. That's gonna be on the must be done every day list, but it's not gonna be like every day that I post to their feedback thing. However, I definitely do want to post on there because if there's anything I make a video for, it's going to be a feedback video to
Yeah.
help people vote for the cause. Because I'm like, I really want this to happen, and I know that just posting the idea on there isn't going to be enough.
Right?
Even if it is enough, especially if it's enough, I want to go a little above and beyond for all those people I haven't been able to heal. I want to give them a nice little funny video that shows them like a little fun thing, and then that would be hilarious because then we can post it on both of our channels.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Anyways, that's our idea for today. I got the Twitter wallpaper set up. Stay hydrated. Oh yeah, it's 9. It's 9. Time for some hydration. Are you ready? Oh, you need to still drink your 7.
I know, right?
I would get on it, otherwise you're gonna have 3 behind.
I am about to. Let me fill this in real quick. Six times 3, is that 18?
Yeah,
No, is it 24?
it's 18. Because 4 times 6 is 24.
We're looking at only 18 rooms right now. Can you believe it?
Only 18 minutes.
It looks like a lot more.
Man, when it comes to Minecraft creative mode, you're the tank.
Oh, yes.
You can tank all the time and all the duties like it's nothing. I swear, man. It's so crazy.
I didn't realize it was hard for people.
It is.
Look, we got our first 4 guests. Dang, we got a whole school of guests.
You mean that for fishies?
Uh-huh.
I love that. That is so good. Man, we are totally the future.
They're picking the rooms. It looks like they like the middle rooms.
Heh. This is so good. Ooh, you know what you could do?
Huh?
Instead of full blocks, you could make carpets hang off the edge.
Yeah, except that we're underwater.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd have to use wool blocks.
Or how about this? Trapdoor.
Trapdoor works, but it provides an air gap.
Slab.
And where it doesn't
Oh, wait,
provide an
no.
air gap, it doesn't let bubble blocks through. So I'm like,
You should make the
just
floor
gonna avoid
be
it.
just nothing but slabs. That way you can just act like a small person in a huge house. And everybody just slides
I
around.
mean, the ceilings are like 5 blocks high, so I don't think that'll be an issue.
I was just saying the slabs because there'll be a little air pocket like the beds. And
Very
then
true.
you can like have a cool view.
I just realized we're gonna have to dive through this area. Wait, no. I have the drowning off. I have drowning off. Drowning off. I forgot.
I think that's funny that you thought drowning was on. Okay, so, oh yeah, listen to Headway. Okay, so we're working on staying hydrated. Let me freaking just drink this. I was about to be behind one.
Dang, dude. I like this window, man. We're gonna have a view of the ship here.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Underwater is so much cooler.
It's very cool.
Next life, we remember this life, and you're like, wait, were we above water? Like halfway through our life, we realized, holy shit, this new life is underwater, and last life was above water. No wonder we can fly. We're actually swimming.
I mean, seriously though, if we had like
and then Steven
a
has a
hydrolysis
panic attack.
converter inside of us, we
Steve-
could live underwater.
And then Steven just has a freaking panic attack because he's like, oh my god, guys, I didn't know how to swim last life.
Yeah. So we know that our brains and bodies work off of electricity created by oxygen, right? So if we bypass the oxygen and we use hydrolysis to make the electricity out of the water, then we won't need to live in oxygen environments. Because we don't need the oxygen, we just need the electricity.
Altai, did you know you are such a muse?
Oh, yes.
I hope you know that. Every day you are such a muse to me.
Oh, thank you.
And you're also very amusing.
Yay!
Alright, so stay hydrated. Check. I got all of this done. Woot. All of this done.
Woot.
In,
I got most of that done. I didn't do my exercise yet. I
Only
was
2
gonna save that,
rotations.
but I'll be using the kick scooter and doing a whole bunch of crunches.
Waking up. Posting an Instagram picture of bedhead. Drinking water. Eating. Reading tarot cards. Doing exercise. Brushing teeth. Doing LOL exercise and practice tool. Listening to voice and tweeting voice wallpaper. And then staying hydrated again. All took me only 2 hours. And that's because I was slacking. I could have been faster. Which is really, really exciting. Because it's like my list. That's basically almost the whole list. I just have to listen to Headway, post randomness to TikTok, and create a clip and post a clip to YouTube. And that stuff will probably happen in the form of a Minecraft video. People, by the way, they started watching the one clip of me being like, they literally thought I would stop hitting them.
Yeah.
With they thought I wouldn't smite them with stars. Kind of video. Remember when I was?
I don't think I remember that one. What happened?
Suffice to say, the enemy Morgana and Twitch were going to be going against me, and it was old before reworked Morgana. And literally speaking, I kept hitting them so hard and kept dodging all of Morgana's skill shots that it got to a point that I was under their tower, murdering them both.
Oh, dang.
And then the actions that proceeded after that was me murdering the enemy jungle in his own jungle.
Oh, hell.
And then I did it again.
There's bats in here. Huh?
Yay!
How did you get in here?
Don't ask how, just be grateful.
How did you get in here? This is underwater.
It was the Big Bang.
You were in here too?
The Big Bang, man.
You guys spawn in here?
You created space in there
Shush.
that was good for them. And so the Big Bang happened, and thus
Oh my
they
gosh,
were born.
shush about your Big Bang. There was no Big Bang.
That's the spawning process.
Oh. Well, maybe.
That's how they came to be. A massive explosion.
Fishy. Look, he's looking at the door like he wants to go upstairs. Oh, he went away now. Oh, dang, there's a lot of fishies in here.
Yeah, they really like that.
They're like, we're here for the new real.
Secretly, right? Secretly, Mojang put AI in the fish thing to see if there's any, so then they could just hear feedback.
I could believe it.
Like the fish collect data.
They're just little microphones.
They collect data and everything they see, and then they send it to Mojang every time there's an internet connection,
Right.
and it causes the game to lag naturally. Hilarious.
Doot, 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 doot. I've made a whole town before. It came complete with a bong shop, a bar, a fucking grocery store. They had a glassware store. They had a computer store, a cell phone store. It had a fucking animal store, a zoo. They had. Dang, what else did the Greenville have? Oh yeah, it had a automatic fucking distribution center. It literally distributed logs into your house if you wanted it. That was pretty dope. There's just a dolphin in here now, yep. Hi.
So I responded to them. And I was like, I'll try to, and my goal is to help. Thank you for having healing in the game to begin with. I already saved a few lives with arrows to my friends. All I need, really, is to have it sooner. And then I posted a voice thing, which, this is the image. Just a little bit of bubbles.
Oh, okay.
Bubbles, and then the picture says, a real life doesn't compete with a perfect life. Life is beauty. Life's beauty is in its imperfections, and its strength is in its unpredictability.
Oh.
So I'm basically saying with that quote is that I don't mind.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind how it's imperfect. I'm actually happy with it. And the grind gave me something to do.
Okay.
It fills my Minecraft moments with purpose, which is very nice.
Yeah, purposeness. Porpoise. It fills it with porpoise.
Whoa! A bunch of people
Porpoise.
retweeted my tweet.
Which one?
No, I don't even know. I don't even know. They were like, diary entry 323.
Oh.
League of Legends time. And I wrote time as in the plant. Yeah. And then I did an XD. And I posted it. And then 5 people,
What?
I don't even know, retweeted it.
Oh my goodness. Alright. The fuck? What the fuck?
Right.
Dang.
I need to see what video.
Click
that
on the
was.
4 others. Click on the 4 others.
1 second, 1 second. I need to see what video that is.
What if it's Night 2 Fox's friends?
Okay, so it was a 2-hour and 13-minute video.
Dang, so they're like cool with watching that, huh?
I don't even know.
Oh my gosh, the dolphin! He picked a room! Oh! That was beautiful.
That was good. Good one. Subscribe. Top to the top, to the top, top. Top of it. It's good that.
I feel like I flipped out at you for being annoying with the Pop Tart.
Come on, boy.
I don't know what's going on in the first 10 minutes.
And a white ash filter. Sort of like that gray bar, but hey, look at my stonk list.
My stonkless.
My full force stonk list.
This is almost 20 minutes in, and I just spawned in there, which I highlighted the to-do list practice.
The full store stonk list?
Okay, note to self. Next time I practice, stream it.
Apparently it works.
They
I'm about to see if I have any fucking
they
viewers from my
literally
practice.
tweeted. They retweet 5 people retweeted the fact that I'm practicing.
Which is really weird for me, but okay. That's cool.
I'm really happy about that. It gives me more reason to practice. It was hard enough as it is. You know?
Okay, sir, when I am done with this, do you want to pick a room?
And so proud of those people, though. Alright, give me a second. So I just got done practicing.
Did I miss a floor? I missed a floor. Oops. You know, just the whole floor missed. Let's actually go down there and fix that. There's a swimming pool room. Oh my gosh. I made a swimming pool room. Fuck this bench. This is just gonna be a swimming pool. Yep, a swimming pool in the water. Seems legit.
I just tweeted, I was like, just got done with my low practice session, and then see retweets of the last one I filmed. I will try to post those training sessions from now on to those that retweeted it. Thank you so much.
Great though. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Can you put pressure plates under the underwater? I forget. Oh well. I don't need no time for that. I'll just do scaffolding. Scaffolding sounds good.
Alright, so YouTube was like, feeling nostalgic, with the dreamy eyes looking up. And then it was like, drop your channel and I'll give it some bling.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was like, being a video creator on YouTube is always bling enough for me. YouTube is so much love, I cannot resist a smile. I wouldn't want to. Thank you all at YouTube for being there for me and my diary entries at Stephen Allen Boss on YouTube. It's been 5 years and currently on day 324. I love you all so much at all. Boop.
Neat.
the death rates for coal, brown coal, oil, and this other thing is crazy. Biomass and gas.
Oh wow.
They're saying no one realized it at the time, but the accident at 3 Mile Island cost thousands of lives. Not directly, but by making nuclear power unpopular in the US and thus causing us to switch to more dangerous power sources.
Right though.
Solar and nuclear power and wind power are out all at the same rate.
How is solar and wind power giving people death?
No, it's giving people the exact same rate. It's less than 1. It's 0.02 to 0.04
Of what?
of the overall percentage.
What does this statistic even mean, dude?
Brown coal has indirectly caused the deaths of 32.72% of people.
Oh wow.
Coal power, not brown coal, but just coal power, has also caused 24.62% of the deaths indirectly.
Dang, I can see that.
Oils caused 18.43% of the deaths indirectly.
I'd say it's more than that if you blame the amount of cars there are.
We don't want to add the fishies into the total either.
Okay.
Biomass caused 4.63% of the deaths, and gas caused 2.82% of the deaths, and hydropower is 1.3. So that means hydropower and gas aren't really the issues here. It's brown coal, oil, and a little bit of biomass.
I guess you could say that.
But overall, if we stopped using oil and coal, all
The
types
problem
of
is
coal-
that we're comparing them to each other.
No, the problem is we're not using this comparison for proper etiquette.
Yeah, no, we're just comparing to compare, and that's it. That's all it's going.
Yeah, right. And I would rather it being like, okay, let's look at the statistics. Let's flip these statistics now.
Right.
What if solar and wind were up, nuclear stayed where it was at, and we reduced all the coal industries down to where nuclear is at?
Well, to be honest, we shouldn't be using nuclear energy on the planet Earth. We should be using it in outer space.
I'm just saying, like, overall, my point being is the death toll for nuclear energy is 0.03%. If we
And
could
that's
bring-
probably just because of what happened with Chernobyl and how bad that was.
Well, either way, that's still less than brown coal and oil.
Exactly.
So if we could bring those three down to the level of nuclear power.
It also, when it fell out, it gave more habitat to wildlife than any other facility would.
Yeah.
I hope you know that. Like, if a coal electricity station were to fall out and, say, explode, wildlife would have no reason to take over that.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, this is like, if they flipped this energy chart, it would be pretty nice. Not saying I would
Exactly.
want people to die from nuclear, solar, or wind.
Well, of course, and we don't want it to blow up either.
However, I do not want people dying from the coal, oil, and stuff, because that's also affecting the planet.
Yeah, it's affecting our atmosphere, man. Those are the main causes for the death, and those are the main causes for the atmosphere being fucked up. So maybe we should just fix it. Go to solar, wind. What was the other one? Nuclear? I wouldn't do nuclear, but it is very stable, I guess. Yes. It's messing with unstable isotopes to make something stable, so I guess it's stable.
Ha, that's cool. Snoop Dogg, he ended up making a new version of himself.
Oh,
You know how he became like Snoop Dogg, and then he was like Snoop Tiger.
he was Snoop Tiger?
He tried being or Snoop Lion or something.
Oh, I have no idea.
He's now Frog Dog.
Frog Dog? No, just stick with Snoop Dogg, bro.
No, Frog Dog is real good because
I mean, it sounds good, but
Look,
like.
this is Frog Dog. It's Snoop Dogg, but it's Frog Dog.
I didn't realize that's what you meant. I thought he was gonna like call
And he
himself
Twitch
this.
streams. You know Snoop Dogg Twitch streams?
I did not know that.
Yeah, now he Twitch streams and he literally
That's fantastic.
So he made a Frog Dog probably for that community.
He probably made it for YouTube. Yeah,
That's
YouTube
so
Frog.
good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, that's hilarious. Fortnite made a 1984 parody video calling out Apple's monopoly.
Is this League of Legends? Yeah, somebody just needs to do that to Apple. Just, you know, go in there and throw a giant fucking axe at them and be like, fuck you guys.
No, this is Fortnite. They were making this video
Yep.
as a parody video of a 1984 thing. They're making a parody 1984 video to talk about Apple's monopoly. And it's like, Epic Games has defied the Apple Store monopoly. In retaliation, Apple is blocking Fortnite from 1 billion devices. Join the fight to stop 2020 from becoming 1984.
Right, though? Nah, when it comes down to it, in the US and democratic nations, monopolies are strictly outlawed.
This says free Fortnite, look.
They do not allow other companies a chance.
Can you believe this happened in 2020? And Elon Musk was saying, he's like, accurate. He posted this, and it's like Fortnite made a 1984 parody video calling out Apple's monopoly.
Very accurate. Very, very much.
Did you like that whole video of the
You know,
Apple
they can
talking
go
to
on a
people?
ban and block montage, or they can just fix where they went wrong, which would be way easier. Steve
Who else
Jobs,
has
I know,
Apple
would not stand
censored?
for this.
During COVID, Apple demanded our apps filter some search terms from being returned. If we did not filter the terms, our apps would not be allowed in the store. Apple may make good products, but they have been opposed to free speech for some time.
They just make popular products, not good products. You can't customize them. At all. Ever. Never. Because the public doesn't want customization anymore. They just want to use their phone and that's it. Oh man, they have it coming when I release a phone. If I ever release a phone.
No, Elon Musk is releasing a phone, and it's funny because he's going to put Twitter on it.
I
Like
hope
a
it has
custom phone.
personalization.
No, listen, it's a custom phone that can go through Apple, it can go through all of the things, right?
Yeah.
But
It's
this
Linux.
custom phone has Twitter already on the iOS.
Like Android does?
No, like it comes with it. It's like a search engine, like Windows has Cortana.
Yeah.
It's on there. So even though his
Oh, okay.
his phone goes through Apple, you can still access Twitter.
I'd say fuck Apple. Just go through Android.
No, he is taking the avenue so then he doesn't shut himself off from an entire possible community that could
Oh,
help
that
his
makes
cause.
sense. Yeah, you would want to be the better person there.
Oh yeah, the better person always gets the most monies.
Yeah. Seriously though, it is just Linux coding. Ubuntu. It's the same thing on Android. Android is actually more Linux than Apple, which means it's better. There's less shit taken out of it, which means there's more options for you to do the things that you want to do.
This is great.
Yeah.
They're like how to cure depression, the 2022 edition. Are you ready?
Oh God.
Wake up early. Eat a nice breakfast. A nice balanced breakfast. Okay?
Okay.
Take a nice cold shower. Play League of Legends for 12 hours straight, ignoring everyone.
Huh?
Grab a water gun and take your anger from solo queue out on a local ant colony. Or colonies.
What?
And then sleep early.
What the fuck, dude?
And your depression will be
That is so
cured.
fucked up.
Your depression will be cured.
Your depression will not be cured, especially if you shot the ant colony.
That is how to cure depression if you're a DPS main.
Oh, well, maybe.
I think right there you were just like, I care too much about the ant colonies. I'm gonna just.
Yeah, man. The innocent little fuckers. All they do is chew the dirt with their mouth and fucking make tunnels.
They're like the flies in there, you know. And I hated squirting at the flies, but you know, I was taking my anger
It was
out
like,
on
gosh
them.
dang, you guys just keep fucking populating. You need to chill. What? What?
Look, if they just sat there like they were dead while I was moving stuff around and they just weren't paralyzed by fear, squirming around, I would be less annoyed by them, and then therefore I would not have retaliated. However, I did retaliate and they got squirted. You know what happened next?
What?
They stopped buzzing around in my zones. Woot. I also took away their food.
Yeah, I saw that.
They get really squirmy, you know? Really squirmy. There's so many squirmies. There's like over 100.
There is?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
You move one thing over there that they haven't been trained to not go on, and they all of a sudden you're looking at a confetti party. You're like, what the fuck? Where did all this black confetti come from?
Right though. Oh, hey guys. Just chilling out here.
Alright, so let's see here. What's next on my to-do list? Right now. I still can't believe I saved 96 lives as Lux.
Oh wow.
And that was the game I had after I kept doubting myself, being like, there's no way I'm gonna reach over 100 lives saved in a game.
Huh?
Meanwhile, while I was playing that game, I didn't think I was saving anyone.
Oh wow.
And then I check after game and I'm like, wow, that's interesting. Listen to Hedwig. Okay, so that's where I got stuck. It's listening to Hedwig.
No, we got stuck on the Elon Musk post with the Apple.
Somebody's like, life hack. Give yourself 8 to 12 hours of alone time in the morning to mentally prepare for the day.
Right?
No. You know that only leaves you 6 to 8 hours left.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's kind of what you do, though, for work, honestly.
Kind of, yeah.
Which is hilarious.
Look, I might want to be doing the work, but I certainly don't want to be there.
I'm not judging you. I just think it's hilarious. Today has been nothing but comedy. I am enjoying it thoroughly.
Alright, I'm knocking this wall down. See ya, wall. We need a fucking swimming pool in this area. And we can't have a swimming pool if there's a wall there. Okay.
somebody was like, if you on Elon Musk's side, I want to follow you. And I'm like, I just wanted to reply to it. I didn't know, but I was thinking of like,
I mean, I'm definitely on his side. I've never used Apple in like 20 years. Let me really think. No, I haven't used Apple in like 20 years. The most I've used of them is their classic mouse. You know, their Apple Pro mouse. Hardly Pro because it doesn't even have a fucking left click. I mean right click. Which one is it? It's middle click. The stupidest click you could involve. Fact is, Apple's been doing their stuff a certain way, the popular way, for so long, and they've been completely ignoring the tech community, which is arguably the smartest one. And as a business, it is not a smart move to completely ignore the smartest customers, even if they are not buying your product, because they're not buying your product for a reason. I guarantee you that is their reason. My reason? There's no personalization. I'll stick with Android. I can make it a Windows phone. Or at least look like one. And then even then, I can get live wallpapers in the background. For free. I can even make them myself.
So Elon Musk was like, need advice. And then he's like, what do you think of the culture war? And then I was like, I would rather culture wars than real life wars that plunge the planet into a state that will not foster life. If anything, let us raise hands and resort to having wars strictly on the internet and not anywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a good place for it.
If we have to have wars, we might as well.
I mean, it's easier to talk to somebody over the internet than it is not.
But yeah, I don't know. What do you think about that advice? Do you think that's good?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a good fix for a problem that needs additional fixing. But given the fix's nature, it will at least put us in an environment that can handle. You want to drop a nuke? Just make a fucked up meme. Make a fucked up meme.
I still don't know that's the way, dude. People are too gullible.
No.
People would be like, oh, that looks fun, let's do it.
Okay, exactly. Let them do it. Rather than dropping a nuke.
Yeah, as long as it stays online, I don't think that'll be an issue, but
Exactly.
I just feel like it won't just stay online.
Well, unless we make the distinction.
Because it'll be like, oh, hey, friend at work, look at this post I just found. I think it's hilarious. Oh,
No.
ha, that's hilarious. They're nuking something.
The future that I have in mind would be more like, cop sees you arguing with a stranger. He comes over and he's like, I'm doing a citizen's arrest now and you're not allowed doing this in public. You have to do it online. or it's jail time.
But how are they going to be that strict, dude?
They just are.
They're not going to be inside of Wendy's, inside of the gas station, you know?
Everybody can report at that point. They can report anything that is literally anything that is not
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
silence or positivity.
Yeah, I can't help but be scared about it, man.
Well, yeah, because you and me falter some bits, but I have to admit that would be better for the community overall.
Best option I've heard so
The
far.
smaller bits of community will suffer, like you and me, but the rest of the community that has no problem with, handling their issues online, that are constantly dealing with wars in their area, that shit will be alright. And then on top of that, the police would actually be on the internet way more. Which means you wouldn't be able to post
I don't know.
shit.
I don't want to be able to go to jail for something I said on the internet. That's a bit playful for me.
No, that's fine. I'm not saying you would go on the jail for that. You'd go to jail if you were smoking meth on the internet and it wasn't allowed.
Oh, well, yeah, something like that, of course.
Yeah, but no. Overall, you could say anything. You could send a national tweet to everybody in the world that shows you nuking someplace. Just because you're angry. You're allowed to do that.
I don't know. When you say that, it just doesn't
No,
sound good.
No repercussions. You're allowed to do that. What's not allowed is taking that offline and going into the world and making that happen. Not to mention, when you post stuff like that, that will allow the community, all the police that are constantly online, they'll be watching the posts. And if anybody makes posts like that, they'll know. Meaning there'll be a lot
So
less
it'll put you on a
privacy.
flag list if you make a post like that?
Yeah, and then everybody
And then
will
they'll
see.
just watch you?
They'll watch you. Sometimes for life.
Could be the way. It could be the way.
Sometimes for life.
It doesn't sound like a bad idea.
I don't think it would be a bad idea. Honestly, I feel like that would pave the way to a future where wars only happen online. Imagine, the Ukraine wars happening on League of Legends because the world leaders that are fighting there play League of Legends. So they go in a 1v1 with their 5 best troops. And then try and prove themselves. And the troops are allowed to sign if they don't want to participate in the war anymore, too. So if they think it's for petty reasons, they're not obligated to be a part of that, And it would be really nice. That way you can't have people like Hitler being petty against the Jews,
Yeah.
You'll know that he's being petty against the Jews. It will be incredibly sus. And then all of a sudden his whole community will be able to see everything he's ever done, and then they'll be like, nah, we're not going to follow this up. This does not make any sense. It's one thing if it was him, trying to be helpful, but, instead he's being racist and against people, and that's not how you gain people.
No, definitely not.
Jason was like, just finished my podcast. What'd I miss? What a fun morning. And then somebody was like, not somebody. Elon Musk was like, a revolution against online censorship in America. Elon Musk is... That is awesome. He posted his bedside table. He's like, there is no excuse for my lack of coasters. He was like getting on himself about it, And I think that's very real of him to do, because it shows that people, everybody's kind of like it. But look at his bedside. Bedside table is so cool.
Hang on.
He's like, greetings.
Okay,
I am Musket. Elon Musket.
What the fuck? No!
That's why he said the thing about the coasters. Now he's like, there's no excuse for it. But yeah,
That's fancy.
that's his bedside thing, and I think it's very nice, honestly. But yeah,
I like it.
yeah, I think it's really cool. It shows that he's a normal person.
It gives me a window on his personal sense of style. And it makes me think about what his phone would possibly look like. Right?
Personally, I just like how it gives me insight on how he's just a normal human being struggling too. Keith says there's no excuse for his coaster lines. Meanwhile, wouldn't care about the coaster lines. But yeah, no. Like he's worrying about the coaster lines though, and it shows us that he's just like anybody else. And that's my favorite part about his post though, is it shows that he's a struggling human as well, and he just wants to have more peace like everybody else. He just wants to have happiness and enjoyment, and he doesn't want to. And he wants to fight for something he believes in. You know.
My bedside table picture makes me want to follow him.
Right. Because
I have been desperately looking for somebody like that to follow. That just makes weird posts like that. You know?
then I would literally follow Elon Musk.
This is in my bedroom. Yep.
Hands down. Hands down, he would.
Right?
What? Back the truck up.
Huh?
No way.
Huh?
What? Look what Elon Musk just did.
What?
He followed me.
Oh shit.
What?
Just now?
I'm building a site. Oh my god. Come over here.
Okay.
This is so
I'm coming.
amazing. Oh my god, this is.
What? You been?
Whoa. The actual Elon Musk followed me. What?
Ooh, I love these like banner there.
I love it. It's so magical.
Alright. Follow for follow, man. Follow for follow. I was already on the way, bro. You'll put the fire under my foot.
Oh wait, that wasn't Elon.
It's not.
Wait, it says Elon Ash Musk.
Do you think that's his actual middle name?
I don't know.
Go over to Twitter. Alright. Is my microphone on? Yeah. Cool. That moment when you have a great moment, but then you realize your microphone was off.
Wait, so Elon Musk is retweeting some of these comments. I think this is actually him.
Oh, I did follow him.
I was like, no, type in at Elon.
Yeah, he's followed.
No, it's at Elon Ash _ Musk.
Oh. Okay. Search. Right. And then do I have to type the at?
At Elon ASH _ Musk. Oh no, there's an ash before the underscore.
Oh.
That's so cool. It gave me some insight how I would act.
That one, right?
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm over here being like, he's just like us. And then I was just like,
yeah, man.
over here freaking out. When he follows me, I'm like, ah!
Dude, he joined Twitter the same time I joined YouTube. Or Facebook, rather. In May of 2011. I only joined Facebook because there was these girls on the bus that were like, "Oh my gosh, do you have Facebook yet?" And I'm like, what's a Facebook? And they're like, you should totally get it. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go check it out.
Part of me wants to say no, Apple shouldn't publish all its censorship actions that that it has taken that affected its customers. Only because it's like wanting to be better than Apple, but Apple's a company.
Oh gosh.
What?
That seems like quite the coding problem. Apparently, a couple days ago, Twitter experienced a slight service interruption, basically, from an old third-party tool that was used to block accounts, but it had no rate limit. So it was just out there blocking accounts with no cap.
Yeah,
He's like, sigh. Should be fixed now.
That is so cool. Censorship. Apple should publish all censorship actions it has taken. I don't know though. Yes, honestly though.
Maybe not in list form, but it should be done.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
84.8% of the people who voted, which there's over 2 million votes, said they should.
Yeah, and honestly, if you think about it, when you ask an Apple user, can we use your microphone? Or if you ask an Android user, can we use your microphone? The Android user clicks allow and is like, whatever. The Apple user gets paranoid. Why do they need my microphone? And then clicks allow, and it's okay, whatever. Which means Apple is doing something wrong.
On a side
that people
note,
do
though,
not trust.
One of the people, Elon Musk also retweeted this. He was like, Apple should be more transparent about their processes and probably not have such a monopoly. So, basically, I'm excited about that kind of thing. Those actually look like doors. Screen doors, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was feeling like the transparency is very important with the community.
It
which
is.
Part of the reason why
They're paying you.
No,
Come
that's
on.
part of the reason why I started focusing on, making that diary.
Yeah, it's like, dude, literally, they're paying you. Why not be transparent? They're literally buying the features you're providing.
Okay, I'm going to follow... I should probably follow Mojang in Minecraft, honestly, especially if I'm going to be making a video for them today.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I
Very
can
true.
post a video on their feedback site, but I know it's still going to be posted on our site. That would be so lit, though.
Do you know that the, So, in Minecraft, the lanterns work underwater.
Alright. So, now that that's all set, let me check if all my content uploaded successfully. I revisit my childhood game, a favorite childhood video game, and literally it just shows the picture of Morgana Le Fay's face.
Does it really?
Yeah, it's just her face.
That's great. That's
See?
quite the clickbait. Yeah, that's clickbait. Yep.
But
It literally
I kinda,
looks like Morgana, too.
but I kind of want to do this one just so people can get a better idea.
Perhaps.
Inside Legion, the Legend of Excalibur.
Yeah, that's probably a better clickbait, honestly.
The Morgana.
But if the Morgana one was the clickbait, I would suggest putting Morgana and a little text thing in the bottom.
Somebody's just like grabbing Morgana's throat, holding an icy dagger to her face as she's smiling. Like, what the f-
Is that really?
Look at it!
Oh shit, they are.
Yeah, bruh.
That clickbait.
Oh my gosh, lol. That was my favorite childhood game.
And
But
I
then
wonder why people are so violent.
I wonder why Steven's so aggressive. I'm aggressive.
Dude, the amount of slurs in that game, though. What the fuck?
Yay. Cannot not save until errors are resolved. Oh, it needs me to answer the question. No, is it made for kids? Yes, it's made. No, it's not made for kids.
Of course.
It's not made for kids, yet it's my childhood favorite game.
Right.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Either way, yes, all the muck times got uploaded. That's awesome.
How do you like my swimming pool room?
Wild Rift looks really good, by the way, on the side note. Wait, I got copyright claimed? For what?
What?
Oh, it's probably the Simpleton. Yeah, it was no impact, though.
No imp.
Yeah, it means that they realized the music was not for what I was doing. However, what I was doing was having lots of fun on Wild Rift, so that's what the game's music was intended for.
Oh, so you're saying the Wild Rift music was intended for Wild Rift only?
No, I'm saying that they caught me on Simpletune and on Guile's theme on Street Fighter 2.
Oh. Okay.
However, both of those things have zero impact. They gave me a little check mark that says no impact.
Oh, interesting. They just don't want you doing that.
No. If it has no impact, it's fine. Channel, no effect. The content ID claim on your video doesn't affect. So that means that they're claiming it. I guess? I don't know.
Sounds like they
It
are.
says that everybody can complete it, can see it, and the content ID claim on your video doesn't affect your channel. This is not a copyright strike.
Huh. Interesting.
I know, right? Very interesting. Ha! They got me on a Street Fighter thing again.
Oh.
Yeah, no impact.
Eh.
It's Street Fighter 2.
They must be coming out with a new game.
No, what's happening is that there's an old. It must be not copyright strikeable, or the video game creators that are like getting this for are like, okay, the intended purpose for this music was to enjoy a video game as a video gamer, you know?
Yeah.
So that's exactly what I was using the music for. It just didn't happen to be the game the music was intended for. But
Alright.
I think the makers of the music did intend for people to use it in the background of a video game, though. However, that is interesting, and yeah, I was just blasting the music, though. It was very, very nice. It was very fun for me. So, alright. Now that I have
These fish won't move,
done
man.
that,
They're like stuck in the hallway.
well, let's see
Kill
here.
some of them off, I guess.
I still have to listen to Headway, I swear, man. Hello, Smarty. Oh, thank you. Let's improve social life. I want to improve my social life, yeah.
There's too many fish down here, man. Too many. They can't even swim.
Chapter 1. Love is a verb. You don't just feel it, you also act it. Everyone seems to know how to fall in love, but few know how to keep relationships alive. During his early years of counseling, Dr. Gary Chapman saw that most couples were missing each other's points. One would say, he doesn't love me anymore, while another would say, I have tried everything to make it work. After going through his 12 years of notes, he noticed that most couples have answers that fell into 5 groups, which he later called the 5 love languages. It is quite sad that around 40% of first marriages end in divorce, and the challenge in many marriages is that couples don't speak the love language that their spouse understands. Every day, we get to make a choice to speak someone else's love language. Gary Chapman, PhD. There is no language with just one way of expressing yourself. This applies to love as well. There are various ways to show it. According to Dr. Gary Chapman, these are the love languages: words of affirmation, quality time, gift giving, acts of service, physical touch. Almost every other marital problem can be solved if couples learn to communicate effectively. The goal in a relationship is to do something for the person you love, not to selfishly try to get what you want all the time. Yet the reverse is the case in relationships today. But your relationship is going to be different because in subsequent chapters, we'll be going deep into the love languages. By the end of this summary, you will be armed with information to help you discern your emotional needs in romantic relationships. This way, you can tell your partner how to express love to you. You'd learn how to identify your partner's primary and secondary love languages and speak them appropriately. You will also learn how to move from the emotional obsession stage of relationships to mature commitment. Many people don't know how to do this, and they end up losing beautiful relationships. Sounds exciting? Let's get started. We must be willing to learn our spouse's primary love language if we are to be effective communicators of love. Gary Chapman, PhD. Chapter 2. The in love feeling doesn't last long in relationships. On a
Yes, it
flight
does.
between Dallas and Buffalo, a man approached Dr. Gary Chapman and asked for clarification on why his 3 marriages failed.
We just
He
have
was a
tiny little
successful
pause
and
breaks.
intelligent man, yet he couldn't seem to understand why his love for his spouse vanished some years after marriage. The man blamed his wife's complete devotion to their baby as the cause of the first marriage's failure. The second marriage failed from the start and only lasted for 3 years. According to him, his third marriage failed because his wife kept nagging and attacking his personality. He wanted to know what happens to love after marriage and how couples keep love alive to prevent divorce.
That sounds like a
This
him
is the
problem.
same question that several people are asking nowadays. Our physiological
people wanna
makeup is
answer it,
deeply
so.
connected to romantic love, so we continuously seek it in our marriages.
Yep.
There are several articles, books, TV, and radio shows on this series issue. With all these available resources, how come most couples still haven't found the secret to keeping love alive after the wedding? This read has a purpose, which is to provide answers to those questions. Most of the available resources are beneficial, but we seem to have overlooked one major truth. We speak different love languages. People tend to criticize their spouse most loudly in the area where they themselves have the deepest emotional need. Gary Chapman, PhD. Most of us grew up speaking the language that we learned from our family, our native tongue, or secondary language. Later on, some people put effort into learning another language, which becomes a secondary language. We are often comfortable speaking our primary language. If we meet a person speaking another language, communication barriers pop up. Language differences are a main part of human culture. In order to communicate effectively across any cultural line, we need to learn the language of the person involved. The same thing applies to love. The language of your partner and your emotional love language might differ like English and French. Therefore, you need to learn and speak the primary love language of your partner in order to communicate love to them effectively. Chapter 3. It is vital to know the kind of love that's important to our emotional well-being. In the English language, love is the most confusing and most important word. Several religions and secular thinkers think that love has a vital role in life. Psychologists have established that the desire to feel loved is a basic human emotional need. We use the word love when talking about our favorite food, objects, animals, or loved ones. Dr. Chapman focuses on the kind of love that is vital to our emotional health in this tidbit. A child needs to feel wanted and loved in order to grow into a responsible adult. If that emotional need isn't met and the love tank is empty, the child will misbehave because they are lacking social
Does that let people turn out the way they do?
Ashley.
That
Her
makes
parents
sense.
were extremely disappointed that she contracted a sexually transmitted disease, so they complained to Dr. Chapman. When he spoke with Ashley, he realized that she was sleeping with a boy at school because she didn't feel loved by her divorced parents.
Oh.
Even though her mom and stepdad met her
So that
physical
guy
needs,
at work
they
who
weren't
voiced with
speaking her
everybody?
primary love language,
He does have a
and
very
she was
bad
struggling
family.
emotionally. The emotional need for love
Probably
tank,
helps.
isn't
He's always
restricted to
complaining
just
about that,
childhood.
actually.
It follows us into adulthood and marriage. A love tank is an emotional tank that needs to be filled with love. Unmet emotional needs might result in social and emotional issues. We often use in love experience as a quick fix for our emotional needs. This has a predictable and limited lifespan. So our emotional need for love pops up again after we come down from the high of the in-love obsession. At the heart of humans' existence is the desire to be loved and close to another. Marriage was designed to fulfill that need for love and intimacy. The secret pains that most married couples share with Dr. Gary Chapman, the author, is proof enough that adults also have love tanks. Maintaining the emotional love tank in a marriage is as important as maintaining the oil level in your car. Did you
Oh,
know?
didn't know
Research
that.
shows that couples in love experience
Otherwise it breaks down.
synchronized
I
heartbeats
learned
when they
that, though, I
stare
drove the
into
car.
each other's eyes for at least
Mhm.
3 minutes. Chapter 4. The experience of falling in love is a confusing phenomenon. Many people get married because of the in-love experience. They meet a person
You
with
and me have
personality traits
so much
and
devotion
physical
to each
features
other,
that set
though.
off their love alert system.
Our
So
car's
they
broken
decide to
down
start
many
dating.
times, and we brought it back
Sometimes the
from
tingles do not last
Yeah.
for more than
hell
a
and
day.
back, so
Other
you can feel
times they
proud
do,
of that.
and we start saying,
Yay.
I'm falling in love. We become emotionally obsessed with the person at the peak of the in-love experience. We ignore any flaws or faults. The beloved is perfect. Before marriage, most people dream of marital bliss, keeping each other happy. We have been made to believe that marriage will last forever if the couple is really in love. Unfortunately, that is a myth. Long-range studies were done by psychologist Dorothy Tinoff on the in-love phenomenon. She found that romantic obsession doesn't last longer than 2 years. Once this period is over, close lovers can become enemies and fight over every small thing. It is a good thing that the emotional obsession experienced in the early days of love doesn't last long. Otherwise, we wouldn't do much with our lives outside loving our partners. Effort and dedication are
Yeah,
required
that's
for love
good.
to last longer than the initial
I
obsession
have a loving
stage.
is really good.
As the illusion of intimacy slowly fades, the individual thoughts, emotions, desires, and behavior patterns become pronounced. The loving couple starts to fall out of love. Then they separate, divorce, withdraw, or go off to find a new in-love experience. However, they can choose to put in hard work and learn to love each other in the absence of the euphoric in-love obsession. According to psychiatrist M. Scott Peck, falling in love is an instinctual part of mating behavior determined by our genetics. This means that we temporarily let go of our egos in order to increase our chances of sexual pairing required to ensure the survival of the species. Falling in love is an instinctual part of our mating behavior determined by our genetics. The kind of love that makes a marriage last is intentional and is known as rational, volitional love. This is good news for couples who have lost in-love feelings. They can make a choice to keep each other's emotional love tank full. Chapter 5. Amplify the effect of your words and use them to build up your partner. Words of appreciation or verbal compliments are powerful ways to communicate love. It is best to use simple and direct affirmative statements like, "You look beautiful in that dress," and "Thank you for doing the dishes tonight." Note that this doesn't mean using verbal flattery to take advantage of your partner. The first love language is words of affirmation. But her husband Keith's encouraging words made her develop an interest in something she has always loved. Today, she has published several articles and she even scored a book contract. The tone of your voice is exceedingly important. By making requests, we are affirming the abilities and worth of our partner. Your partner would accept a sneering voice as an expression of love. We need to talk with kindness and tenderness. The way we express our desires is also important. By making requests, we are affirming the abilities and worth of our partner. But if we portray our desires as demands, we lose the chance to promote intimacy and bring our spouse closer. To double the effect of your affirmative words, compliment your partner in front of friends and families, or talk about them positively to someone else. Love messages, poems, paragraphs, and emails are also great because your partner will get to read them many times. Chapter 6. Your full attention can mean the world to your partner. Time is key to a successful and lasting relationship. How often do you hold hands and look at your partner when talking? The second love language is quality time. Create time as often as you can to just be with your partner exclusively and with no tech distractions. Togetherness is the main part of quality time because two people might be sitting closely in a room, but they might not be automatically together. This is where some couples have problems. A wife cleaning the house while her husband is complaining about his hard day at work is not giving him quality time because her attention is divided between cleaning and listening to him. Quality time doesn't mean spending all the moments looking into each other's eyes. What matters is the emotions created while together. This can occur while the couple is playing soccer or dancing. The activity is the means of creating a sense of togetherness. The thing that makes someone
like when I'm playing League with you,
is
we're on
not
the same
always what
team and I
makes
save
another
your life.
person feel the same way.
That
There are
makes you
many
feel
dialects
feelings
of
of
the
joy and
language of
happiness.
quality time. One is
Right?
quality conversations.
Yeah.
Makes
This
me feel
involves
really
sharing
proud
your
too.
desires, thoughts, feelings, and experiences in a calm,
So that's good quality
uninterrupted
time.
manner.
Yeah.
When your partner shares a problem with you, they usually want you to listen and sympathize, not offer advice or possible solutions. Quality conversations also need self-revelation in addition to sympathetic listening. This is hard for most of us because we were brought up to deny or hide our expression of feelings and thoughts. Chapter 7. Your partner might value jewelry or presents more than words. Some people see gifts as an expression of love because gifts are a visual symbol of thought. You have to be thinking about someone in order to give them a gift. This is why most weddings involve receiving and giving of rings, a visible and outward sign of a spiritual and inner bond between two hearts in endless love. But these visual love symbols are more important to some than others. Some people don't wear wedding rings while others never take them off. The third love language is giving gifts. If your partner's primary love language is receiving gifts, he or she will deeply value wedding rings and wear them with pride. You have to become an expert gift giver. If not, your partner might begin to question your love. Gifts are one of the easiest ways to express love because they can be made, found, or bought. All you have to do is to keep a note of all the gifts that your spouse has expressed interest in receiving over the years. Gifts do not have to be expensive. It is the love behind giving that matters, not the monetary value. In order to become an expert gift giver, you need to change your perspective about money, especially if you are the saving type. You hardly buy anything for yourself since you would rather save as much as possible. By doing this,
Right.
you are meeting your need for emotional security and self-worth instead of your partner's. To invest in your partner's emotional love tank, worry less about savings and give gifts more often. Being there for someone who needs you during a crisis is more important to them than anything else. The gift of presence or self is also important to some people whose primary love language is receiving gifts. Chapter 8. Don't let stereotypes hold you back from showing love. Serving your your partner helps you to express your love by doing things. Actions such as mowing the lawn, cleaning the kitchen, bathing the kids, and walking the dog are good examples of acts of service. When you do some of those things positively, they serve as an expression of love because they require energy, effort, time, planning, and thought. The fourth love language is acts of service. When it comes to this, the little things often are what matter the most. Think of little ways you can help around every day. It is important to note that in-love obsession controls our actions and behaviors before marriage. After we get married, we change back to our normal self. This is why a guy that helps out his partner in the kitchen while dating might not lift a finger to
Now,
help after marriage.
We're not married,
He
but
doesn't have to work
we've
hard
been
to
together
please her anymore.
for about as long
For
as.
some of us, we
people
need to
who should be
re-examine our
married.
stereotypes about the
Just
role
saying.
of wives and husbands in order to learn the love language acts of service. For example, a woman once thanked Dr. Chapman for being the one that motivated her husband to change. The wife had always been the one to do all the house chores since they got married 35 years ago. After the seminar, he started volunteering to help out with chores. She couldn't believe it at first, but he never stopped helping her since. He was using her
Oh,
love
yay.
language, and her love tank was filled. Chapter
You
9.
see, change does happen, even if it's 35 years into the relationship.
Numerous
okay.
researches
Well,
done on
it's
child
especially
development
okay given the
have
fact that it's
concluded that
35
infants who are held,
years in.
kissed, and hugged
That's really good
develop
to still
into
be
adults
changing
with
for your
healthier
lover.
emotions than those with no physical contact for long. The fifth love language is physical touch. In marriages, physical touch allows couples to communicate marital love in ways such as kissing, embracing, intercourse, etc. It can make or break a relationship, but all touches are not equal. Your partner might enjoy one more than the other, so it's best to ask her what she sees as a loving touch. Don't assume she will enjoy some touches just because you do. Physical touch can help people to cope during crises. If the love language of your partner is physical touch, give them a hug or other non-sexual touches when they're going through tough times. Some years back, Dr. Chapman had an experience with a couple when he had a seminar in West Palm Beach, Florida. The couple, Patsy and Pete, proposed that he spend the night at their home, and they told him their story on the drive to the airport the next day. They had grown up in the same community and attended the same school before moving to Florida after marriage. The initial 3 months were the best while they were setting up their new life. Problems started after 6 months when Pete started working hard and spending less time with Patsy. After a year, Patsy was miserable, so she started seeing a marriage counselor. After 6 months of counseling, their marriage improved because they learned to speak each other's love language. Pete's love language was physical touch, while that of Patsy was quality time. It is essential to know your partner's primary love language if you want to keep their love tank full.
As conclusion?
Conclusion.
Oh,
Love can't fix the past, but it can change the future. When we choose to actively express love in the primary love language of our partners, we create an emotional climate that will allow us to deal with our past failures and conflicts. But you need to discover your love language to be able to tell your partner about your desires. Once the love tanks of couples are full, other aspects of their relationship will take care of themselves. Here are the 5 love languages again: words of affirmation, quality time, gift giving, acts of service, physical touch. To keep the emotional love tank full, learn and use your partner's primary love language. Do one of the following activities regularly, depending on your partner's primary love language. Write down daily words of affirmation for your spouse and review the list with them on weekends if their primary language is words of affirmation. For the quality time partner, spend at least 10 minutes of undivided attention with them daily. If your partner's language is gift giving, take their special days seriously. Also, think of ways you can surprise
like
them
birthdays,
on non-special
holidays,
days.
etc.
Remember,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be expensive. It's the thoughtfulness that counts. For acts of service, make a commitment to help around the house 2. The last one is physical touch. If your partner reacts to physical touches more than anything else, start getting used to kisses, hugs, and regular hand holding. Try this. Ask your partner to tell you one thing you can do to make your relationship better. Take whatever they tell you seriously.
Yay. Okay, time for some love language of our own right now.
Yeah.
The daddy hugs are something we both need. That's why we gotta learn for it. Super duper backwards hug. Really?
And so are you. Here, I'm gonna bring in your. You need to make sure you're staying hydrated, babe.
Oh, is that my cup there?
Okay, seriously, my heart's hurting right now. I need to figure out what the fuck's causing this and triggering it.
Maybe you need a forward hug.
Do you think it's just like the exercise?
Could be. You're using your energy a lot differently these days.
It just hurts right here. I'm trying to see. My back hurts.
Could be a muscle pulled. If anything, really.
It's right here. It's right here.
Yeah, that your heart is actually in the middle.
So the heart doesn't hurt. I've been complaining about mine. What's this? Maybe it's a lung.
Could be the lungs. It could be the lungs or your muscle that you're laying on when you sleep.
Nah, it would have to be the lung thing. I smoked a lot. Like a lot in the last few days.
Yeah, I had this weird dream. Like yesterday,
It's a White Castle hotel.
yesterday my tongue was doing this rolly thing that it did when I used to smoke the other stuff.
Yeah.
And then I told myself, it's whatever. It's just, it's
I
just
know
a
what it is.
withdrawal.
I know.
And then my dream was about me getting a bunch of white and smoking it.
Okay, I know exactly
So it's
what it is.
probably a withdrawal, babe.
No, I know exactly what it is now.
What do you think it is?
We took the cardboard and put that in the joint.
Oh.
My chest wasn't hurting before then. It only hurt because I was having coffee.
Makes sense. Okay.
So, I mean, carbon intake there,
Yeah, that'd be a lot of carbon.
pretty toxic. So, I'm gonna get your breakfast. I'm gonna get your. Are you ready for like a early lunch?
Yeah.
Did you just want a piece of the bagel and some goldfish?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay. Make sure you brush your teeth after, okay?
Alright.
Here's your cheesy lettuce bagel. It's a bagel bite.
Yeah, bagel bite.
It's like a pizza. Or bagel. honestly, out of everybody in the world, outside you and me, I think that's like probably one of the only follows I ever. Like, I mean, of course there'd be other people, I guess, but I mean, like, Elon Musk is like one of the most important people of our time. Okay?
Yeah, man.
Wow. Wow.
I was pretty excited, dude.
I'm slow. I'm still excited.
Yeah.
Oh my whole.
Yeah, that was very cool.
I know, right? This bagel's so good.
Last time somebody like that followed me, I literally shared it with my coworkers and they didn't believe it. It was Mr. Beast.
What if it actually is Mr. Beast though?
No. Elon Musk is not in Mr. Beast.
No, I meant like, what if Mr. Beast actually did follow you?
Oh, and like, it could have been him. I did say I wanted to be friends, like for real, for real. And then immediately after, he followed me and gave me a friend request. And then like 3 of his like side accounts gave me a friend request and,
Are you kidding me?
and gave me a link to click on, but I didn't click on the link
could
because
be
I'm not
eating
about to.
$20 worth of money on the side of a salad and just poured ranch dressing over the $20 bills. When he could eat that in front of me, I would never ask him for money.
Yeah.
Instead, I'd ask him, I'd be like, hey, do you want to play some Legion? Or do you want to play some Wide Rip? Do you want to play some League? Can we play some games? Do you want to go somewhere and do something? Come on. Friend.
Right?
Let's go change and embrace the world. Oh,
I love you too.
I thought I had you too, because it's like, bro, that's what we're going to be doing today.
What?
We're going to go out there embracing and changing the world. I could be
we
getting
got
a job
big old
today.
plan today, don't we?
If I get the job at Wendy's, it's like,
Either job, it doesn't really matter. It just, we need a little bit extra, you know? We don't need it, but it would be very comfortable.
I'd be more comfortable with that than getting a food cart.
Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. I was about to say the same thing, like there's a reason I haven't gotten a food card.
There's a reason why my brain just randomly came up with something to do that day that was so consuming that I forgot to get my food card, despite wanting to have the discipline to go and get it. My brain accidentally does kerfluffles like that, by accident and seriously.
Oh,
Yeah. So, like, a moment like that, very obvious, it's very serious. I know my emotions on the food cart thing. I know how my mom was. So, I mean, my mom is all for it now, but back then, she was like, no. She was just like us. She was just like us on it. She did
I wouldn't
not-
have known.
She did not want us to have it. She was like, I'm not relying on the government.
That's how I was.
She literally
What made
would
her
work
change?
2 jobs and got carpal tunnel syndrome. She's
Oh,
only
that's what
now.
made her change.
Yeah, the only reason why she really changed was because of the stresses. You know, she was putting in a lot of work.
Makes sense, yeah.
She wore herself out. If anything, that's the most powerful lesson that she's ever taught me, which was pacing yourself, having patience, and really thinking about how you're
They were trying to
interacting.
teach me that yesterday.
Huh?
The lady got done with her work 2 hours before she had to leave, and then she was saying that all she has to do is trash and these dishes, so she doesn't really want me to do the dishes. I was like, okay, that makes sense, I guess. I'm gonna have to do the dishes later anyway, so I'll wait. You know?
Yeah. I mean, hey, no, that's alright. People want to take tasks off your hands. By all means, bro. By all means.
Yeah.
The only thing I'd question people on is if they're leaning on people too much. You know?
What's that mean? What? Huh?
They're never working and they're always asking everybody else to do everything for them.
Oh, okay.
But then I would just go into where that caused my chest to hurt, and it's a realization that, you know, they probably have a reason for that behavior. So the best thing we can do there is just understand there's a possible reason there, and we're not obligated to know.
Makes sense.
So the best thing to do is just to work with it.
Whoa, the greatest part about this hotel is the balcony doesn't have to have a rail because you can just fall off into the water. Yay, no rails. Fuck rails. I would want a white rail anyways, and they don't have them. They do not have white rails in this game. Redstone. So we need 48 key cards. Plus possibly a few more. And then we need anvil. Anvil, key cards. Yeah.
That's crazy awesome, though. I'm betting Elon Musk made that other account, though. Hands down.
Oh, I bet. He was like, this account is the account that I follow people on, and then this account is the account that I don't.
Like, you can have a business account and a non-business account, and
Right.
they could have also made that account just to test out the blocking, banning bot thing.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I mean, even if it's not, the guy's posting stuff realistically to Elon Musk, so I mean, I just take it as a straight up compliment. A follower of Elon Musk is willing to follow me back. Even if it's Elon Musk himself, I'm very, very honored.
Alright, so this
This
hotel
is like
is
the-
going to be numbered weirdly.
This is like the day when you got followed by Mr. Beast all over again. We're like hella honored.
Right.
But you'll brush your teeth before we head out, right?
Yeah.
You want all these fishies?
No. I got them for you, silly.
Alright then, I'm putting
I have unhealthy food when I'm at work. On my off days, I have to eat healthy to balance it out.
This isn't unhealthy, babe.
Goldfish aren't unhealthy?
This is whole grain pretzels.
Wow. I thought pretzels were unhealthy.
You'd be surprised at how much stuff is healthy in moderation. You just ate a bagel, half a bagel bar, or 1/4 of a bagel. With lettuce on it. We're just getting our brains in so our poop isn't slush, you know?
Oh, makes sense.
Because we're having beans tonight. A little bit of beans, that is.
Whoa, they're pretzely? I thought they were cheesy.
These are whole grain pretzels.
Who the fuck?
Right. That's how I was like, if you want some,
Did I tell you they were in an Amazon box in the office? And I was like, hey, can I have some of these? Are these for everyone? They're like, yeah, they're for everyone.
alright.
Like,
I will grow sick of them if I have any more.
One was good enough for me.
I know, right? If you want to just snack on them throughout the day, I don't care. It's not too cold outside today, which is good. I mean, it doesn't feel like it, but I haven't checked the temperature. Anyways, I'm gonna go brush my teeth. I love you.
I love you too.
I'm brushing. It is 11:37. I want to be there by 2, so we'll have to leave the house shortly after 12, so in about an hour or so. So I want you to get ready
Looky.
in that time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yep. The pay is 10 fish per hour.